Hello friends, I am Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers, and I have a very important message for Lightworkers today. This is from Ashtar Sheran as channeled by Sharon Stewart for August 4th, 2019. And the title of this message is "The Galactic Forces Are Not in Control of the RV. You are." He says, this is Ashtar Sheran with a message for the Lightworkers upon planet Shan. We feel the RV is approaching its release date for the general public. However, we have experienced many interferences from the deep state, that would be the cabal or the illuminati, as they attempt to slow down the process. Of course, this means their livelihood. As we continue to arrest them, working up to the higher levels, this rids your planet of more and more corruption. These are all positive progresses. However, one area that is lacking behind is the Lightworker arena. I must remind you that you are the highest quotient of light upon your planet. You, the galactic souls who sacrifice to incarnate onto a planet experiencing deep negativity. You incarnated in order to help the people of Earth to be released from the dark systems holding their energy at lower levels. Yet many of the Lightworkers are also being held at lower levels by your own choice at times. Your refusal to meditate, to study spirituality, and to understand what it takes of you to raise your frequency in such a short time is the problem. Many are waiting for the RV to go. However, your high energy puts the RV into a holding pattern. You are the highest light quotient on the planet, and all is within your hands. Our galactic life forces can remove the dark, but it is your job to remove the negativity within yourselves, to prepare your people for this new life of love and truth. With that accomplished, the RV can be rolled out. Your light quotient is too low right now. Collectively, you are not able to hold the light necessary for the rollout of the RV. The dark is still able to control it. Do you see my point? The galactic forces are not in control of the RV. You are. We need your higher energy to manifest its rollout in completion. Some have already been served their funds, but the majority have not. And this is why. The majority is not ready yet. You represent the majority, and most of the majority upon your planet is still entrenched in the cabal systems. You need to top up the other end, be the spiritual half of humanity on Earth. Yet so many are still entrenched in these systems as well. Waiting for the RV to release so that you can change the world means you are still entrenched in a third-dimensional money control system and its inherent thinking. When you are still entrenched in this system and the beliefs that go along with it, do you feel you can make the correct decisions with the RV funding that you possess? Will you pass it along to help others, or will you take this money to enrich yourself? How successful do you plan to be with your RV funding when you still have a third-dimensional money control mentality? These are the pitfalls we see from our standpoint. Understand that using these funds fraudulently will not be tolerated. The earth will be steered into a higher conscious of honesty and intolerance of fraud, and you will be released from the treachery your systems have placed you in now. In the new reality, fraud will not be taken lightly. It is best now to prepare your minds to align with the new reality, because if there are areas of non-compliance, they will become your pitfalls later. Understand that the funding will be meted out in installments over a period of years, and should your practices or vibration lower to the point that these funds should be misused, measures will have to be taken, not the least of which is the cessation of payments. All will have a basic income, so you will not be impoverished, but your ability to help the world may cease if you misuse it. Life will be lived according to vibrational level, as that is the basis of life. Your vibrational frequency will dictate payment issue. If you don't have a practice of meditation, please ensure you begin. This way you can communicate with us yourself and receive the guidance you need to raise your vibration. I love you and I remain with you always. Adonai. Signed, Ashtar. The channel now presents this little dialogue for us to listen to. She says, Ashtar, I can hear them now. They can't do that. It's my money. Ashtar says, to that I will say it's not your money. The only part of that money that is rightfully yours is what you paid for it. For Sharon, that value would be a few $100s. The money is given to you to use as a steward of this world. You are to use it for the public benefit, not for your own. If your attitude is that it's your money, then this too will stall the initiation of the RV for you. And then she says, thank you, Ashtar. I love you. Her name is Sharon Stewart. Her website is sharonandevo.weebly.com. And this was submitted to voyagesoflight.blogspot.com. I am Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers, and it was my pleasure to bring you this rather stern but loving message from Ashtar. Thank you for listening.